guys remember the show Bewitched? Twinkle, 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 twinkle. When she went like that, she was cute, huh? What was her name? I don't remember her name. That was like 20, 30 years ago. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. Thank you, Carla. Do you see the thing she made me? It says boo. It's beautiful. So, I've been hinting around about some fasting and different things. This is going to be a video on how... I need to take my medicine. I know, I'm sorry. On how to fast and what we're going to do. So basically, first of all, we're going to do like different phases. So it's kind of like, if you want to join this phase, you can join this phase. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. So I'd say probably we're going to do like a week-ish of intermittent fasting first, okay? So starting like tomorrow, let's start tomorrow. So today is Thursday, so we'll start Friday, and we're going to do intermittent fasting. Now, you can do basically whatever you want. Here's what I'm going to do. But I would like to say, disclaimer, if you are working with a doctor, or if you're diabetic, or if you're any of those things, I am not a doctor. I am not your physician. I do not know the medications that you're taking or not taking or whatever. By the way, take your medicine if your doctor says to. Whoa. And always, always, always do what's best for you. Consult your physician if you're supposed to be eating a certain way or anything. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because my client went out and got wasted last night, and now she's asking me to be nice during workouts. Yeah, right. So, I have to see what she's going to say. She's going to kill me that I'm talking about this right now. I don't care. So, intermittent fasting can be really, really, really beneficial. And I'll talk about a few of the benefits first of all. It stimulates brain function, improves heart function, increases fat metabolism, boosts immune system, helps prevent cancer, promotes weight loss, improves glucose tolerance or insulin sensitivity. A lot of us have really kind of destroyed our systems over the years, and whether it's through eating junk or not eating enough or eating too much or whatever, so it can really help balance that out. Fights inflammation. One thing that I've noticed, I get really bad headaches, and I don't know what the purpose is or why it is that I get those headaches or whatever. But it definitely helps with my ability to be able to fight off like pain and stuff like that. It can help get through weight loss plateaus. The biggest thing that I want you to focus on from fasting in all of its entirety is practicing the self-discipline. Because if you're a weight loss individual or you're trying to lose weight, self-discipline is probably going to be the best thing that you can learn. When you see a pile of pastries and you say no and you walk away, that's self-discipline. Like, that's going to be the biggest thing. So practicing, no, it's not time to eat, is a huge, huge win. It releases growth hormone, and I'm going to go into, we're going to do different phases of this. Probably let's do like a week of intermittent fasting, and then we'll go into like longer periods of fasting if you want to join that. Remember, like I said before, make sure you are doing exactly what your doctors are recommending. So you don't just jump on the bandwagon or whatever and shake up your system if you are not healthy enough to do so. Now, how I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to recommend you do it any other way. There's 100 ways to do intermittent fasting. The easiest way that works for me, okay, and this could be your time zone, it could be whatever. I wake up in the morning after fasting all night, fasting, aka sleeping. I wake up in the morning and then I don't eat. I have a cup of coffee, and I'm going to be honest with you, like I have a cup of coffee with creamer, okay? I usually try to keep it to like 1 or 2 cups max. It's recommended that you do black coffee, but that's completely up to you. This is your life. This is mine. That's what I do. That's just kind of how I start my day. That's literally at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I do not eat until noon. Okay? From noon until I go to bed, I space out my meals every 2-3 hours. That's when I eat. Now, what this does for me, I know, is I feel super, super lean throughout the day. I feel good. I don't feel bloated. I definitely am able to hit new weight loss plateaus and new weight loss numbers. The reason I'm doing this is because I really got to get my weight down because of my running. Obviously, I'm like, on a good day, probably like 209, 210, 215, something like that. It's all over the place right now. Because on my big run days, I eat a bunch of food. Like when you run 15 miles, like you need energy. And I'm not making excuses. I'm explaining to you how my body's going up and down right now, all crazy. Like if I tried to hit a weight, I could probably hit like 210 right now. But I need to get it down. I need to get it down because my knees suffer. I'm running a lot, you guys. I'm like, soon it'll probably be like 40 miles a week. So it's really difficult on my body. So that's why I'm doing it specifically. You could be doing it to crash through plateaus. You could be doing it for whatever reason, what works best for you, okay? But I feel leaner. I feel cleaner in the head. I feel like I'm not being controlled by food. It really, really helps me be a better version of me. So you do it why you want to do it, and I'll do it for why I want to do it. But I will not eat until noon every day, starting tomorrow. Today I'm just going to eat whatever, regular and stuff like that. And then tomorrow I will not eat until noon. There are theories, and I have theories as far as like if you get to the point to where you're not hungry at the end of the day, make sure you're tracking what you're not eating because you're going to have a smaller window of food, meaning that you're going to stay full longer periods or whatever. So if you end up not eating like one of your meals or something like that, you need to track that because when you flip back, you're probably going to want to make sure you be very careful about staying within that caloric range or whatever. You don't want to just stop intermittent fasting and then go back to eating regular and gain a bunch of weight back and stuff like that because you don't want to bounce back and forth, teeter-tottering and flipping back and forth and seesawing. Because it's really important that you don't use fasting as like a quick fix over the night. It is a good way of boosting you into the next level, but if you don't do it properly, it's going to be really dangerous. So get your meals ready or get your non-meals ready or whatever. We are going to be starting on Friday, which is really exciting because then that'll kind of give you a chance to get into the mix over the weekend and stuff like that. So be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. Stay on track. Hashtag Team Boo. I got to go get started with my day. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much.